Good morning. Today is Sunday the 10th, and we're going to start with a daily reflection on the New Testament. But before I do that, I have an update on Elder Holland. My sister in Vancouver, Washington, had her state conference last night, and an Area 70 came, and he said that Elder Holland has kidney failure and that he's on dialysis. So, not looking good, but, if it's his time, it's his time, and he probably misses his wife so much, so I'm sure he'd be happy to see her again. So that's the update on Elder Holland. Thank you, Marin, for that. So let's jump into our daily reflection. It is the 10th. He said, "Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit." And having said this, he gave up the ghost. Now when the centurion saw what was done, he glorified God, saying, "Certainly this was a righteous man." Luke chapter 23, verses 46 through 47. The Roman centurion and the soldiers under his command at the place of execution were amazed and greatly affrighted, wrote Elder James E. Talmage. They had probably witnessed many deaths on the cross, but never before had they seen a man apparently die of his own volition, and able to cry in a loud voice at the moment of dissolution. That barbarous and inhuman mode of execution induced slow and progressive exhaustion. The actual death of Jesus appeared to all who were present to be a miracle, as in fact it was. Jesus' regal demeanor as he gave up his life, accompanied with the earthquake and the rending of the rocks, so astonished the centurion and others that they solemnly declared, as other gospel writers record, truly this was the Son of God. Okay, so today is the rest of chapter 16, verses 13 through 24. In these verses, he's basically saying goodbye. He's saying, be like Stephanus and Achaia. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a town. He says that the people there are addicted to the ministry of the saints, which I think is an interesting phrasing. Can you be addicted to ministering, and is it a good thing? Addiction I always put with the negative. So, it's an interesting thing. Maybe I should be addicted to the ministry. And then he just gives his farewells after that. But the verse I chose for my personal statement is verse 14. Let all your things be done with charity. Very simple, very straightforward. That is what I need to do. Let all my things be done in charity, and nothing should go wrong. And then that's the end of 1 Corinthians. Tomorrow we're going to move into 2 Corinthians, but first let's go into our verse by verse. For verses 5 through 18, Paul pleads for diligence in living gospel principles, especially love, unity, charity, kindness towards leaders, and assisting the Lord's work to move forward. As Elder B.H. Roberts later said, in essentials, let there be unity. In non-essentials, liberty. And in all things, charity. That was given in October conference, 1912. Verse 8 indicates this letter was written in the spring. And then for verses 19 through 20, these verses communicate Paul's warmth and concluding greetings. We see again that members of the early church continued the original practice of giving one another a kiss as a salutation and demonstration of respect. Jews practiced the custom in ancient times. I'm going to write down B.H. Roberts quotes because that's a good one. I'm just going to write that down real quick before I get up and go have breakfast. He said, in essentials, let there be unity. In non-essentials, liberty. And in all things, charity. B.H. Roberts. Okay. Also, did you all know that conference is coming up in 1, 2, 3 weeks? Did you know that? Am I sufficiently prepared? No. Okay. Let's end with a prayer from a diary of prayer. It is the 10th. This next set of prayers is for travelers, for doctors, nurses, and missionaries, for those who do not know the mercy of God. And the one for today is Psalm 145. I will magnify thee, O God, my King, and I will praise thy name forever and ever. Every day will I give thanks unto thee, and praise thy name forever and ever. Great is the Lord, and marvelous, worthy to be praised. There is no end of his greatness. The Lord is gracious and merciful, long-suffering, and of great goodness. The Lord is loving unto every man, and his mercy is over all his works. The Lord is nigh unto Excuse me. The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him. Yea, all such are called upon. Yea, all such as call upon him faithfully. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry and will help them. Let all flesh give thanks unto his holy name forever and ever. All right. And to add to that, a special prayer for Elder Holland and his family. We know what they're going through, don't we? All right. That was 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verses 13 through 24. And next week we do 2 Corinthians chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A chapter a day. So there should be plenty to go over. Yeah. And what are you guys doing to get ready for conference? It is in 3 weeks. It's September 30th, I believe, is the first day of it. The Saturday, September 30th and October 1st. So what are you guys doing to get ready? Should we do anything special here on the channel? Let me know. All right. Happy Sunday. Have a great day. I love you all. Bye.